Hey everyone, I'm going to go through each card individually and then I'm going to give you the overall meaning of everything together. This is what the month of September 2019 has in store for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The underlying energy for the month is this Nine of Swords in reverse. This is talking about two different things. It can be gripped by fear or a deep-seated fear, maybe your thoughts, your negative thoughts, are really taking you down the rabbit hole, keeping you up at night, really eating away at you. But then on the other side of this can talk about releasing those fears and those worries that keep us up. This can talk about those waters are starting to become calmer within. And you could be having more hope and reaching out for help from others. All right, next we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is air energy, so this could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. With this card, it could be somebody under the age of 40 and over the age of 18. But if this is a person, this is someone who could be cruel, opinionated, narrow-minded. They could be what I call the way they speak could be spiteful, in that sense. This could also be someone that is using their power wrong. But if this is not talking about a person with the Knight of Swords in reverse, this is talking about a lack of direction or unpredictability or disregard for consequences. Or maybe you're feeling opinionated or unfeeling. And maybe you're afraid with this card also. Since it's upright assertiveness, it can mean this way that you're not assertive. You're not speaking your mind. You're becoming a follower. You're not standing up for what you believe in and taking action. All right, next we have the Devil card. And with the Devil card, this talks about playfulness, addictions, pleasure, self-enslavement and restriction. Those habits that hold us back, self-doubt, negative thought patterns. And again, back to addictions. It can be drinking too much, eating too much, a negative lifestyle or the particular lifestyle that you have, in a sense. This can also talk about no control over what you're doing, materialism, something like blowing money, being a shopaholic. Those are bad addictive ways of doing something as well. No control over actions. All right, next we have, and it can also be obsession as well. I do want to say that. Obsessing over things that aren't working out, or becoming obsessive over things or people. All right, next we have the High Priestess in reverse. And this is a loss of self and center, repression, maybe hidden agendas or secrets, or difficulty deciphering messages, downloads, dreams, intuition. You can also be deflecting or ignoring your gut or intuition or inner wisdom, or ignoring those messages and dreams and signs that are being sent to you. All right, here we have the Page of Pentacles. And with the Page of Pentacles, this is ambition, desire, good news, usually around finances or around the academic or anything in the physical realm. This could be speaking about how you're ready to level up, move up to the next step. You're ready to step up. This talks about you have the skills to manifest your dreams, but you have to take the action, and you have to do it with focus. And like I said, this could revolve around education. This could be like important documents that come in that revolve around education or money or work or career. All right, next we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. And with the Eight of Wands in reverse, this is delays, frustration, panic, resisting change, maybe waiting around or things are slowing down. And that could be canceled plans as well. You know, since this card can speak of travel, usually by air, it can mean that those plans have been canceled or delayed, or the route has been changed. And it could just be things are not going according to plan. And it could be bad news coming in or delayed news. All right, next we have the Six of Cups in reverse. With the Six of Cups in reverse, this is moving forward, leaving home, gaining independence. This can also point to saying stay in the present, don't get caught up in the past, because with this card you can get caught up in the past. You can cling to the past. But this is telling you to stay more in the present. This could also be that you lack inner joy or connecting with your child within type of thing. And this could also point things from your childhood that have caused issues for you or traumas. And this can also point to child abuse, depending on the surrounding cards. All right, next we have the King of Swords in reverse. This again is air energy, so this could possibly be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This person misuses their powers. They're cold, they're cruel, they're unfeeling, maybe snobby, or, you know, show off their intellect and make you feel disempowered. But if it is not a person, and this is usually an older person, usually with kings it points to male, but this day and age it could be male or female because they might have the attributes of this card. But if it is not a person, this could be unwilling to, not unwilling, I'm sorry. This could talk about a lack of control, or you feeling out of control, and maybe even lacking clarity. Not getting anything done because of worry. And this could be you being emotionally unstable or mentally unstable. It can point that way as well. And it can also point to you being overly opinionated or cruel or misusing your own power. Next we have the Four of Pentacles. And with the Four of Pentacles, this points to financial stability, security. It can be possessiveness or protection against loss and being overly cautious or overly protective. It can also point to greed. This could be a desire for long-term security. It talks about conservation. You know, sometimes change feels like a threat to us, to our security. And this can also be watching your money and your spending, because you might be spending too much, or just keeping an eye on your finances. Budgeting. All right, next we have the Moon card. And this is the unseen problems, or maybe it's a voluntary change. It's asking you to trust your intuition. Maybe this is also a card of illusion, because with this card and the moon, you got to think of the moon when it shines its light. Yeah, you get kind of a little bit of light, a little dimness around, but there's also a lot of shadows, a lot of things you don't see. So in that sense, you either need to shine more of a light and look at those situations, and it can also be don't jump to conclusions, because you might not be able to see it clearly or have all the information. And there could be some hidden aspect that you have missed. And also with this card, it can be subconscious fears or traumas. Say like when you were a kid, somebody threw you out in the water to teach you to swim, and now you're fearful of the water. You don't swim. You're scared of it. Or, you know, some people are scared of dogs because maybe some little dog bit them when they were younger. It's things like that. But this can also be fluctuating emotions. Your emotions are all over the place, and everything's really high, and, you know, it can lead to drama or what I consider a blow up. You know, in that way, an emotional ticking time bomb, you know, when that card shows up. All right, next we have the Three of Cups, and this is friendships, celebrations, parties, groups. This talks about support around your friends. You know, you have a support system with family or friends, or maybe you're in a support group. It could be as simple as that. With this card as well, it can talk about celebration, like gatherings, reunions, parties. But you're filled with joy during this time. And this can also be a creative collaboration. This can also talk about socializing. All right, next we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this is being uninspired, no motivation, lack of passion. Don't avoid tasks. It can easily damage your reputation. Maybe you're not prepared to handle those things. Or you've stopped investing. Maybe you've lost the passion. Or maybe there's a chance that something different and you're not ready for something different. All right, next we have the Lover's card. And this is choices and union and love and relationships. And this also talks about harmony and balance. If it is a relationship, it's like where you see eye to eye and you're empowering each other. And it's on a more deeper spiritual cosmic level. This can also speak of a choice between things that are opposing and mutually exclusive. And you have to figure out what you stand for. All right? What is true to your highest self? Being authentic. All right, so apparently, obviously with this month, the energy is working through some type of trauma or some type of situation that you're worried about or that concerns you. And you might be reaching out for help from someone or from a group of people. And you know things need to change. And these could be deep-rooted fears that you have. Or it could just simply be you're worried over something that's not working out. But it's all in a mental. It's all mentally. Things that are bothering you or keeping you up. But here with this Knight of Swords, I did pull a clarifier for that just to see who it was or what it was talking about. And I got the King of Wands in reverse, which is fire energy. So it's Aries, Leo, or Sag. So this could be you sitting here. So I think this is revolving around you. And with the King of Wands in reverse, this is impulsiveness or overbearing, impossible expectations. And it's like, don't let success get to your head. Disempowering, mentally disempowering others through cruelty or misspoken word. And this can also be that you're not ready to handle something. They both mean the same thing, like you're backing down from something and you're not assertive because you're not ready for it and you're not sure. And it could be a project or a relationship or an idea or just something in your life that you keep backing down from or backing away from, and you need to speak your mind about it. Maybe you're afraid to and you're not ready because those doubts within you, or maybe you're a self-sabotage. Maybe you push back and you block the messages you're getting from your intuition saying, go, move forward. It's right. It's time. Let's go. Let's do this. Okay? And you keep holding yourself back from this. And I did pull a clarifier for the Devil card. And I got the Seven of Wands in reverse, which again is backing down. Backing down, backing away. And it's saying to you, draw a line in the freaking sand, okay? And let's end this. Let's listen to what's going on here and figure it out. And it may revolve around your finances or your career or your education. And it could revolve around an idea or a project that you have created. And you may have bad feelings or news about it. And it could just be yourself. Maybe you're thinking it's not going to prosper because you're fearing. There's a fear of loss here. And I think it revolves around a project or money or finances or your work or career. And things have slowed down. And maybe it's come to a halt or a stop. And I think it's your fears. I really do think it revolves around you're holding back and it's stopping and it's revolving from the past. Maybe growing up you thought you weren't good enough to achieve these goals. And it becomes a self-sabotage and you back down from it. And it's saying to you here, with this King of Swords in reverse, that there's a lack of clarity and you need to work through those. Maybe you are getting messages or maybe you're not. Sometimes when you get so mentally chaotic, like the thoughts in your mind just go crazy and you can't think clearly, and then your emotions get tore up. Sometimes it makes it hard to listen to the intuition because you're like, well, is it my intuition or my head keeps fighting it, or my thoughts keep fighting it, my heart keeps fighting it? And it's like you got to clear all that away because you're lacking the clarity. And you're not achieving anything because of worry. And you're afraid of what's coming. You're scared of the difference. And it's causing you to lose interest because you're afraid of the loss. And you need to work through those traumas that you have, and your emotions can get the better of you during this time, because I think it revolves around a lot of stuff in your childhood or things from the past where maybe something didn't pan out, or maybe you told you wasn't good enough, or whatever that may be. And it's like you have a support system here. Family and friends, they're there to lift you up. Let me help you. And the reason I say that is because I did pull a clarifier for that Page of Pentacles, and I got the Six of Pentacles. And with the Six of Pentacles, what is this saying to you? This is charity, karma, people helping each other. This is success. And being able to reach that, you might need help from those around you. Okay? Maybe you need a loan, or maybe you've got a loan from somewhere and you're worried about losing money or being able to pay it back. But this is a charity card. This is a karma and gifts card. All right? And it could be you giving it, and it can be you receiving it. And it could revolve around, this could be your children. It doesn't necessarily have to be you. It could be your child. And you're worried about, their jobs, or if they're going to make it in the world, and you're worried about their spending. And you're giving them money to help them, maybe because things have slowed down from them. And you're trying to help them through that, and you're supporting them. All right? During their educational process. But to get back to this, I do feel it's about you. All right? So, I get here, since it could be your childhood, it could be a father figure or a parental figure, it could be male or female. So, it could be a parent, someone who was disempowering towards you as a child and has led you to think that there's never enough for you. There's never enough abundance in the world. You have to fight for it and scrape for it and hold on, and there's never enough, and that has caused a trauma for you. But you have to reach out to friends and family and realize we're here for you. We support you. We're going to lift you up. If you need to gather back those resources or gather around those people that lift you up, and just have a night out, a girl's night out or a guy's night out with your friends, and just reconnect and let them lift you. Let them help you get over this sense of fear. Because with the Eight of Pentacles, it could be that lack of direction, lack of passion. You just don't have the interest. You just don't care anymore. It could revolve around this person. If it was someone from your childhood, if it's not you, and your thoughts disempowering yourself, like you're not achieving anything because of worry. And it causes you to lose that focus. But it's like, this is a test. This is a choice. Are you going to always revert back to this? That self-sabotage when you reach something or when you're going for something? Are you just going to go right back? Or are you going to try and step out there and take that chance for this? Whatever it may be. I don't know what it is. If it's money, career, a job, a project, a loan, or whatever it may be. Are you going to always fall back in your old ways, the things that drag you down and restrict you? Or are you going to really find your center and listen to that inner voice that says, you deserve this, go for it, try for it, do it. There's messages there. Are you going to back down again, or go for it? You have to figure out what's authentic to you, what truly matters to you. All right? You got to figure that out. You got to stand up for it and claim it. Ask your friends for help. Know that there are others around you that can help you. All right? So that is the reading for Aries for the month of September. Do remember, this is a general reading and it does not always resonate with everyone. That's perfectly fine. If you would like a personal private reading with me, head on over to my Facebook page, Mystical Moon Tarot Readings. Book an appointment with me. All right? I'd be glad to do a reading for you. But until next time, take care. I love you guys. Bye.